Yes guys, and welcome back to the channel. Something a bit different today. I'm outside. I mean, it's very rare that you get good weather in the UK. So when we do, get outside and enjoy it. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. Anyway, I'm walking my dog, so if you see me suddenly moving, it's because she's pulling me. So yesterday we started the more chilled back, relaxed style of recording, going through different matches. And it went well. Considering it's a longer video, which I haven't done for a long time. I haven't done one of them in like 2 months. It done well, so it seems to me that you guys like it. It didn't get too many views, but I'll put that down to posting it a bit too late in the day, to be honest. It didn't go live until about 3 PM. Whereas this video is going to be covering Saturday's matches, and I'm recording this on Friday. And I'll be posting it tonight, like Friday night. So you guys have Friday night to enjoy it. And then you have Saturday morning as well. So if you're picking out your bet Saturday morning, you can watch this. Or you might be watching it now Saturday morning. So yeah. So in this video, if you're new around here, I'll be sitting down in my office. I won't be doing it here. I need my laptop. And I'll be I'll be going through different matches which kick off throughout Saturday. And give some stats and odds, good matches to look out for. There'll mainly be goals, and there'll mainly be matches where I expect loads of goals to be happening. So the markets you can use are first half goals, over 2.5 goals. And that's mainly it, to be honest. We're looking at a goal market really. So yeah, when we get back to the office, we'll go through a few games. So make sure you have a pen and paper ready for that. If you watched yesterday's video, when I sat down and spoke about a few games, I gave you 2 games yesterday which were in Norway at 6 o'clock. And both of them couldn't have gone any better. I believe both of them had a first half goal. Both of them had over 2.5 goals. And both of them had both teams scoring. So that's like the perfect sort of matches, I should say. The other ones I gave, they were just more like just in play if something happened. Like I said, Spurs, if they're drawing or losing in the last 10 minutes, there's a good chance they should score. And to be fair, it was 1-1. I did jump on over 2.5 goals. It didn't win, but that's betting for you. They were pushing for a goal, but unfortunately they did take off Son, and they took off another attacking player as well. So when that happened, in hindsight, I don't know, the thing is they needed to win that, because they were going to really struggle going to Frankfurt now. Really struggle. Oh yeah, and then you had the Onana situation. Was the guy going to have a really good match? Prove his doubt was wrong? Prove Matic wrong? No. He gave away the goal. He looked like a right clown. Unfortunately, Matic didn't come on. If Matic come on, that would have been really funny. But he didn't even get subbed on, which was annoying. Even if he come on for the last 10 minutes, that would have been good. But it was a good game, though. Lyon, I think, should have won it. I think they were the better team. But they made it... Well, I mean, Man U made it 2-1. And then Man U kind of messed up. They should have just parked the bus, really. They should have parked the bus and just got the win. But instead, they were going for the third goal. And Lyon got him. Lyon got him good. And it ended 2-2. So that's going to be a good game at Old Trafford. In the second leg. Okay, before we go back to my office and we talk about Saturday's games and we go through them. I've not even looked at Saturday's games, by the way, so we'll be doing it on the camera from the go. No research done before this video, so it should be quite interesting. But before we do that, in my premium group, every day, I'm doing it again, I post a list, and they're hand-picked games where I expect a first half goal to happen, and the strike rate is usually between 75 to 80%. It's a very good strike rate. Obviously we don't jump on all of them because the first half goal happens a bit too quick and the odds ain't high enough, but it gets very good results. And what I'll do in this video, as we're back on the long-term videos, if you guys smash the like button and we get, God, I don't know how many likes, maybe 150, maybe, I don't know, just smash the like button. And if we get enough likes, I don't know how many, like I just said, God knows, just smash the like button. I will drop the list for you for Sunday. Yes, I will drop the list for you for Sunday, okay? So get inside the free Telegram, the link is below. Put a like on this video and I will drop the list for all of Sunday's matches and you'll see how good it is. Okay, let's get back to the office and dive into Saturday's games. Okay, we're back in the office now. We had a nice walk, enjoyed the sun. Now it's time to get back to work. So same as yesterday, I've picked out quite a few games here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 7 games I've got here, which we can go through. Speak about some of the stats and some of the odds. And these are games which I would recommend waiting in play as always. I do all my bets in play because then you can watch the game with your eyes, see how it's going before jumping on. And if you can't watch it, at least you can check the stats in play and make sure it's going as it should. If the game's dead, you know not to jump on. Like yesterday we spoke about the Rangers versus Bilbao game. And in the first, I think it was like 7 minutes, Rangers got a red card. So a lot of pre-match bets would have just been absolutely wiped straight away. So it's always worth waiting, okay? So let's dive in. So have a pen and paper ready. Don't know why I went blank there. Have a pen and paper ready. Listen wisely. And in any of these matches, if you want to ask any questions or if you have any other matches that you've spotted which have a good chance of goals happening tomorrow or the odds look higher than they should be, then pop them in the comments below and you guys can read the comments, reply and have a bit of a discussion, okay? So all these matches are for Saturday the 12th of April and I might have a video for tomorrow as well for Sunday. I can't promise you 100%, but if all goes to plan I will, okay? But we'll see. Anyway, let's dive in. So the first game I've picked out is over in China. It's the Chinese Super League. It kicks off at 11 a.m. UK time. This is all UK time. And it is Henan Jianyi versus Shanghai SIPG, whatever that stands for. So the Chinese Super League, it's only recently kicked off. It only just started a few weeks ago. They're 5 matches in at the moment. Shanghai are sitting second. They've started really well. And Henan are 12th at the moment. Now, the reason I've picked this one out is due to the good chance of a first half goal happening or over 2.5 goals. And the thing is, with the Chinese Super League, I won't lie, it is quite a dodgy league to bet on. Usually the goals are quite low in this league, but with that in mind, it gives you a good chance to jump in with high odds. So the odds on this match will start pretty high already. If we look at recent form, so they've both played 5 matches each. And in all of Henan's games, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 out of the 5 have all ended with over 2.5 goals. Their most recent one was 3-1. Then it was 3-2, 3-1, 2-1. Their first game of the season ended 0-0, but that was like 5 weeks ago now. But since then, all their games have had both teams scoring and over 2.5 goals, and there's been goals in the first half. So that's very promising. And for Shanghai, they've had in their last 4 matches actually, they've all had both teams scoring, and 3 out of the 4 has had over 2.5 goals. So very, very promising this. In the last few head-to-heads, I don't really worry too much about head-to-heads, but I'll mention it. The last head-to-head was only 1-0, but before that it was 3-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-1, 2-1, 2-1. So a lot of over 2.5 goals, a lot of both teams scoring. So this should be a good game, and it kicks off at 11 a.m. So if you're not out of the house yet or you're staying in, it's a good one to watch and jump on over 0.5 goals if it starts lively, because the odds, I don't know if the odds are up already. Let's have a quick look on the exchange. No, there's not much money in the exchange yet, so I can't really judge what the odds will be. I mean, at the moment it's saying over 2.5 goals is odds of 1.5, which ain't too bad considering it hasn't kicked off yet. And I'm recording this on Friday, so I expect that to go up quite quick tomorrow. First half goal, it should start pretty high. I think it will. So yeah, good game to look out for in China, 11 a.m. Let's check out the next game I've written down. It's over in Finland. It's at 12:30, and I keep picking out these names which I cannot pronounce for shit, but it is Tampereen Ives versus FF Jaro. Now this one's a little bit dodgy because they've only played one game, okay? The Finnish league has only kicked off, and the Finnish league is great for goals. Like, when the Prem ends, we've still got all the other leagues to watch. We have Finnish league, the Norwegian league, all them sort of leagues around the area all start off now. So football's always on throughout the summer, which is good. And these leagues are really good for goals. So be wary of this one because they've only had the one match each. But saying that, with that in mind, rather, Yves, his first game ended 3-2, and Jaro, they won 2-0. So at least they're scoring. They're scoring, but their head-to-heads 4-0, 1-0, 3-0, 3-1. There should be goals, but it's one to watch because obviously it's just one game into the season. But it's a good one for over. It's a good one for over 2.5 goals or a first half goal. There will be a live stream online for it, so give it a watch. It should be a good one at 12:30. Let me see if there's any odds. First half goal, no. So no odds yet for this on Betfair, just because there's not much money in the market. I mean, over 2.5 goals, it's saying 1.6, which is pretty good. Over 0.5 goals, there's nothing showing yet. We have to wait until the morning for that. Right, I need a quick coffee sip. Even though it's boiling outside, I'm still sipping on the coffee. Cheers. Right. Next game. 12:45 in Australia. The Australia League's really weird this year. I won't lie. Normally, I do very, very, very well from the Australian League, especially the lower leagues in Australia. You get loads of streams of the lower leagues on Bet365, and there's usually loads of goals. But recently, I don't know, they're just not hitting for me, no matter what. But I've put this one down because these two teams are always involved with crazy scoring games. I mean, if we look at Perth Glory here, their last 4 games have been 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 4-1. So all of them had 4 or more goals. And then we look at Adelaide United. Their last 5 games have ended 3-2, 5-3, 4-5, 1-1, 4-4. It's mad. So this game, I mean, even the head-to-heads. Look at the head-to-heads. We have 2-2, 4-2, 3-3, 4-4. So this game, I mean, pre-match stats-wise, it's going to be riddled with goals. It's going to have loads of goals. It's got to. So let's have a look at over 2.5 goals. At the moment, the odds are only 1.4. But remember, in play, if they can go 15 minutes without scoring, that will reach 1.7, 1.8. Again, first half goal. Betfair Exchange is not offering any odds yet because there's no money in the market. But that will start pretty low. That will probably start on like 1.36 maybe. But wait until the 20th minute, watch it. If it's lively, jump on. And just because both teams scoring look so likely in this game, the odds for that are 1.44. Not worth it at the moment, but if there's, say, 30 minutes left, 20 minutes left, and one of these teams are winning 1-0, and the other team are really pushing, obviously you've got to watch it live, then both teams to score would be very good in the last 20 minutes, just because these stats are mad. Excuse me. And they're both in similar form at the moment as well, so it's going to be an interesting game. It's definitely one to watch. Now we head over to Germany at 1 p.m. See how I've spread these out during the day. Perfect. Hope you guys are writing this down. So yeah, 1 p.m. Germany. We have... Am I recording the audio? I am recording the audio. Oh my god, I was about to have an absolute panic attack. Right. We have another name I cannot pronounce. Ingolstadt versus Hanover 96-2. Now, this one I've picked out not only for the goals. I mean, if we look at the goals here, it's okay, especially Hanover when they play away. Their last few games, 2-2, 2-2, 2-1, 4-1. Ingolstadt at home, 3-1, 3-0, 2-1, 1-1. So it should be good for a first half goal or over 2.5 goals. But the main reason I picked this game out is because if we look at the table here, Ingolstadt are sitting 5th in the league and they're going for like a promotion spot. They've got 50 points. They're not too far behind. And then Hanover right at the bottom of the league. Well, not rock bottom. They're second from bottom They're 19th with just 28 points. And they played each other earlier in the season. Ingolstadt were away from home and they won 4-0. And their home form was very good. Hanover's away form was very poor. And the odds for an Ingolstadt to win are 1.8. Now, I just don't see how they've put that so high. That's a very, very good price, 1.8, before the matches kicked off as well. So, for you guys who like pre-match betting, there's one for you. You know, that's a decent single that, or if you want to put into one of your ACCAs, that's pretty solid, 1.8 for them to win. I cannot see Hanover getting this at all. But what I'll be doing, I'll be watching it in play as always. Let's see how it kicks off. Because let's just say in the first 10 minutes, Hanover somehow get a penalty. Just a random pen, they score it, they go 1-0 up. And then the next 5-10 minutes after that, Ingolstadt are all over them. Ingolstadt's odds to win are going to be like 4. And you'll have the whole game left to go for. So you jump on then, you know what I mean? So wait and play, see how the first 5-10 go. And then make a move then, make a decision. Seeing, depending on how the game goes. Make sure you hit the like button, because when you press the like button, it goes out to new people. And when you comment, it helps loads. And plus, I can see if you guys like this sort of video or not. So please smash the like button. The more this channel can grow and the more interactions I get from it, I can post more videos. I can do these daily. I'd be more than happy to do these daily, but I just need to see that you guys actually enjoy them. So hit that like button if you do. Thank you very much. Right, next game. 3 p.m. England in the League 2. We have Chesterfield versus Fleetwood Town. Now again, this one, it's not so much for goals. I mean, it looks okay for goals, but it's not why I've written this one down. So, if you look at the league table, so in this match, Chesterfield are at home. Chesterfield are sitting 10th in the league with 59 points, and Fleetwood Town are just behind them, 13th with 56 points. So they're only 9 points behind them, right? They're both having very similar seasons. And if you look at their form, all right, let's look at their overall last 5 games. It's very similar. Chesterfield have only won 2 out of their last 5, and so have Fleetwood Town. When Chesterfield play at home, I mean, they've lost 1, drawn 1, drawn. So they're in okay form. They haven't lost in 4 matches, but they've drawn 2. And if we look at Fleetwood Town, their last 5 games away from home, they've only lost 1 and won the rest. They beat Gillingham 2-1. They beat Crewe 4-1. They lost to Colchester. But then they bounced back with a 4-2 win against Milton Keynes and a 4-1 win against Accrington Stanley. So away from home, they are very, very good. And these two teams played already. They played in December and Fleetwood won 2-0. And so I thought, okay, let's see what the odds are saying. And the odds for Fleetwood Town to win are 3.75. Again, that is very, very good value. I mean, going by form, Fleetwood Town are actually slightly better. Their away form is brilliant. And they're so close in the league. I expect this game to be very 50-50. So I would have thought Fleetwood Town odds, because they're away from home as well, maybe 2.5, 2.6, but 3.75. I mean, if you want to be a little bit safer, you could always go for double chance. Double chance draw or away is 1.84. That's a nice one. Or you can have the security of a draw no bet. So if it's a draw, you get your stake back. And the odds for Fleetwood draw no bet is 2.72. So that's a very good one to keep an eye on. If Fleetwood start very good and they have more possession, they're putting their shots in. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Draw no bet, 2.72. That's decent. I'll be keeping an eye on that one. Right, we continue. Now we're in France at 4 p.m. We have a top of the league sort of clash. I mean, you've got PSG who run away with it, but in second you've got Marseille, third you've got Monaco, and they're the two teams playing. Monaco at home, so it's Monaco versus Marseille. Now this is one I'm picking out for goals. If you look at Monaco's last 5 games, it's been 3-0, 1-1, 2-0, 2-1, 2-1. So a few both teams scoring, a few over 2.5s. And if you look at Marseille's, 3-2, 3-1, 3-1, then 1-0, 2-0. But what I like the look of the most, the stat which really caught my eye, is Monaco's home form. They've won 4 out of the last 5, but in each of them they've been scoring for fun. 2, 3, 7 and 4. One of them they didn't score, but that was in the European Cup, so you don't really have to count that one too much. And Marseille, they've got a terrible defence when they play away from home. They've conceded 3, 3, 3 and 2, and then they're not scoring too well. I expect Monaco to win this one, but that's not what I'm going for. Let me have a look what the odds are. I mean, Monaco to win is 2.06. Marseille's 3.55. Over 2.5 goals at the moment is 1.6. Over 0.5 first half goals. Okay, I'll be looking at over 0.5 first half goals in this one. Potentially both teams scoring. Let me see what the odds are for that. 1.54 at the moment. If you look at their recent head-to-heads, I mean, it's worth noting 5 games in a row head-to-head. They've all had both teams scoring, and 4 out of the 5 was over 2.5 goals. So it should be a good game. It should be. I'm looking at, you know what? We're going for the first half goal market, over 2.5 goal market, and the both teams to score market. That's the 3 you want to keep an eye out on this one. If it's 1-0 to Monaco and it goes into the second half, 1-0 to Marseille and it goes into the second half and Monaco are pushing, and then both teams to score would be good, or a double chance. It should be a good game. I just expect it to be very lively. That's the main thing about this one. So just watch it. There should be a few opportunities here on various markets, okay? It should be a good game. Another sip before we dive into the last game. Right. Last game. And we're in France. We're staying in France. It's at 8:05. Weird kickoff time. And we have got, I think it's pronounced Strasbourg. And they're against Nice. Strasbourg? We're going to go with Strasbourg. Yeah, whatever. Right, they're 4th. They're on a very good season, to be fair. Nice, they're doing okay. They're 6th. Now, this one is very similar to the one I just spoke about, to be honest. It's very, very similar form. Like, Strasbourg are very good at home. Nice are doing okay away from home. But the ones, it's very same. It's very, very same as the last one, to be honest. I'll just be repeating myself. Like, both teams are scoring and conceding. Like, Nice away from home, their last 5 games away from home, all of them have had both teams scoring, and all of them except for one has been over 2.5 goals. So it's going to be the same for this one. Over 0.5 first half goals, or both teams to score, or over 2.5 goals, depending how the game goes. If it starts really light, I mean, let me check the odds. Over 2.5 goals. Mate, the odds for this already, for over 2.5 goals, is 1.81, and it's not even kicked off yet. So that's a good market for this one. Watch this one live, and it kicks off at 8 p.m, well, 8:05. If it starts lively, over 2.5 goals, 1.81 is very good. So that means first half goal, they haven't given odds yet. There's not enough money in the market. But I expect that to start as about 1.44. So give it 10-15 minutes, and that would be 1.8 for a first half goal. And if it's lively, that's definitely one to keep an eye on. That's going to be good. That's going to be a good game, that one. I'll definitely be watching this one. And like I said at the start of the video, I will be giving away my first half goal list. Now, this list is an absolute gold mine. I'll give it to you guys completely free in the free Telegram. I'll post the link below so you can join the Telegram, because inside there I do give free tips. I let you guys know when my videos go live so you don't miss anything, and I will give you this whole first half goal list for Sunday, okay? That's what I post every day in the premium group, but for you guys in the free group, I'll give it to you on Sunday. Just smash that like button. Just absolutely smash the shit out of this video, and I'll post it in the free group for you guys. And that's that. Let me know in the comments below about any of these matches or any other matches. Hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Hit the little bell so you get a notification. I think I already said like. I think I already said comment below. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.